Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and welcome to a brand new project. And today, guys, we're going to be playing some Pokemon Violet here onto the channel. Now, if you guys are curious about why I was doing Pokemon Rumble Blast for a little bit, that is because, guys, is that I've been having some post-recording type of stuff, because that was during the time before I was actually going to be getting myself with this game. It finally decided to arrive, which is a lot sooner than rather I was expecting, because apparently it was supposed to be coming out, like, for me, like, it was supposed to be arriving on Tuesday or something like that, but instead it actually came a lot faster than it should be, so I'm very happy about that. I think there's gonna be, like maybe 5 or 4, I think there's gonna be like 4 or 5 episodes, I think, of our time of Pokemon Rumble Blast, so hopefully in the meantime you guys can still go and enjoy out with that series. But however, with all that being said in mind, let's finally go and experience out here with the world of Generation 9. It has been a long time coming for me, because I know that most of you guys have already are like maybe within halfway into the game already by now, so I think what I'm going to go and probably is kind of go for this type of style, because that's kind of like my type of hair somewhat. So I'm not going to go all out with like too much of like customization, because I'm not really a big fan of the customization for me all that too much, because like I don't really, well, for me, like I just don't really like dive into that all that much into like any type of customization for any of my guys for any type of like main series type of like Pokemon game or whatnot. But if you guys don't know who I am Prox or Proxify. You guys can call me either one. Mainly, most of my online friends kind of know me by Prox anyways. But if you guys don't know about what my channel is all about, I basically do old school and also new school games as well too. Right now on the channel, we are of course going to be doing some Paper Mario 64. We're also going to be doing, I think, Wind Waker as well too. That's also a continuous thing. Right now, Rayman Origins collab with my friend Kevin. We're still going on for that right now. I think we only got, I think, just 2 more episodes left, and then I am going to be diving into with another series with my friend Christopher Dracro. If you guys don't know about him, we have done a series before in the past, such as the Wheel Lock, and also with the Emerald Cage Lock, of course, as well too. And now we're going to be deciding to do a brand new type of series, which I've kind of created around out here, which I don't think any other type of PokeTuber has ever really thought about this type of Nuzlocke type of challenge before. But hope you guys will enjoy out with that somewhat in the meantime. I'll kind of give off maybe like a little bit of like a teaser or something for you guys if you're kind of interested about like what type of generation that we're going to be going for this type of brand new type of Nuzlocke challenge. That is going to be, of course, we are going to be going into some Black and White 1, so hopefully you guys will come across through that co-op when that actually does happen onto the channel though. Also as well, we are of course doing Dark Cloud 2, which has been a major hit on the channel so far, and I think you guys have been absolutely showing out your support so far for that series, so thank you guys so much. I think I've ever gotten like this amount of, I think, attraction within any of my other type of videos that have literally happened before. So again, so thank you guys so much for checking out within Dark Cloud 2. It's been a big like for me, since I don't really know too much about the Dark Cloud 2 series, you guys have been kind of giving me your types of different opinions as well too, and kind of helping me out along through the way, which that's also pretty nice. So if you guys do have any tips or anything like that for this type of series, let me know within Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Apparently I just learned something new, that apparently you can actually have backup data for this game. So if you just press up on the D-pad, and then I think you just press, I think, X and B or something like that, or yeah, I think it's like X and B. Apparently you can actually have like a backup data or something like that. You can be able to kind of like go and start back from like the last save that you were at, which I don't think I ever really learned about that before. I think that could probably be something maybe in Pokemon Sword and Shield that could also probably happen as well too. So there's Nemona, and also with the brand new Tauros that I've also got to see so far within the leaks. So it's going to be pretty interesting. Now, I don't know exactly what type of exclusives that we're going to be seeing here, but it should be interesting for what's going to be happening throughout our time. Now, I have been thinking about doing a Nuzlocke here for this series, but it is going to be a little bit of a challenge type of thing for me to kind of like do a Nuzlocke. So I'm not really too entirely certain if I'm going to make this as a Nuzlocke or a Let's Play. You guys just kind of have to figure out for what's going to happen within this series, and figure out what exactly the titling is going to be. I'm going to probably have to say that we kind of have to leave it as just a normal regular Let's Play, kind of like what I had to do for PLA, because like in reality I'm pretty certain there's not really any type of routes or any type of like given location where we can just literally go and just like throw a Pokeball somewhere, because like it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to literally go and kind of do something like that. So here we are. We're going to be seeing the world out here of Paldea with the ride of Miraidon out here. Now I believe in the Scarlet version you can actually get to see the different version of this Pokemon as well too. But I kind of know a little bit about this game. I only know about like maybe like an hour or so of how this game is supposed to play out. I know that we're supposed to be meeting. Oh, hey, those are a Pyrakey type of Pokemon that we've seen also within the leaks as well, which you kind of already know about those guys because I believe Nintendo or the Pokemon Company actually kind of leaked those Pokemon out during for the US trailer instead of the Japan trailer from what I remember from before. So interesting enough. Now, also too, another thing that I kind of realized here when I was watching like an hour gameplay of this, not to get myself like too entirely spoiled out within the actual game or whatever. Now we have to make sure that we take that now saving off because I do not want to be having any type of autosaves out here. Now, I can't remember exactly what I was going to be saying about during that time when I saw that autosave out there, but we're gonna make sure that we get get ourselves out of this desk and start walking around and checking around with this whole entire place. Okay, I know that for some reason I know that we kind of have to meet up with Miraidon at some point, and we have to like give him like a special sandwich or something from like our mom. Now, I'm kind of curious to see if I can go into the options, and let me see, autosave, we need to make sure that that gets turned off immediately. We do not want to be having that. As for me, as being a Let's Player, that is a horrible idea. Now, text speed, we should probably make that fast, because I don't want to be having to spend out like a million years on the text dialogue, because I don't know how long the story is going to be, though. Now, I have been hearing about, I think, some sort of bugs and problems for this game so far. I just went and got the day 1 patch update, so that came within this game. So hopefully it's not going to be, hey, there's a Squirvet there. I believe that's what the squirrel's name is. So hopefully we're not going to be running into too much problems. I know that I've been seeing a lot of bugs that kind of look like some PS2 type of problems that were going on. There was one picture, which I don't know if I should probably put up here, like onto the actual video or not. But there was one that made me laugh out so loudly and it made me cry out laughing. But there's like a picture where like some person is like riding on Miraidon, and I guess when he was going to like activate it or something, it like literally made his avatar trainer like super big and look like some sort of like weird stick figure type of guy, and then it all of a sudden like glitches back up, and then he's like literally now back to his normal self. which I thought that was pretty hilarious. But I've also been seeing other trainers like going throughout the game so far that they've also been like clipping through like some of the different like areas so far, so hopefully we're not going to run into that type of situation. Now, if you guys are curious if I'm going to be doing a randomizer out here for this game at some point, I think I already kind of let you guys know about that during the time of like Pokemon Rumble U, and I think some other series that also happened. Of course, I will be doing a actual randomizer for this on my channel out here. I will be doing that for Pokemon Scarlet, so if there is ever a mod that is going to be happening out at some point, I will go after that as quickly as I can, and I will, of course, probably may do an actual Nuzlocke for that series. So, for right now, I think for this series, it's just going to be a straight normal Let's Play. The Scarlet, I think that one is going to probably have to be a Nuzlocke, so if I do get to realize that there is other, like, little locations where you can actually go and find other certain Pokemon within, like, a certain place, then I'll probably, may probably go after on doing an actual Nuzlocke, but I just don't know how the rulings of everything is going to kind of like literally work out within the actual game itself. Now I wonder, do I have to like get my bags and everything and be off to the races out here, or what's going on? Let's kind of get ourselves a little bit looked around out here, shall we? Ah, yes. Just like from all the other times that we've been going through this, well, other different Pokemon games, we have to make sure that we grab all of our belongings with us. So now we're ready to go. Now, I think, what was it, like a few days ago, what a weird coincidence was, is that when I actually got, I think when I got Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I actually got to see that, that the Amazing Race was actually on, and fun fact, it actually had the same type of spot where all the teams were at, and they were actually located in Spain, so it was kind of cool to see, like, where most of the different type of, like, landmark type of things that I'm going to be kind of probably seeing around here within the Paldea region. And that was kind of like also like another weird type of coincidence. We can't go to school just quite yet. Oh right, yeah, because we have to go and talk to the dean type of guy that's out here. That's kind of like the same type of weird coincidence that happened to me before when I played Pokemon Sun and Moon for like I think, yeah, it was not Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but it was like the first one. And I remember both my sister and my mom, they were actually going to Hawaii during that time, which unfortunately I couldn't get to go because, again, it cost like too much money. And I believe my sister was in a special type of program to get herself access into the actual place for her to go and go to Hawaii. But anyways, during that time, I think that was like around like November or somewhere around there, I think, when the Sun and Moon came out. So it was kind of weird coincidence that I actually got those games like during that time, and actually be able to go and play around within the virtual Hawaii instead of actually going into the like over to the actual Hawaii itself. Or actually, I think Sun and Moon actually came out in October, if I kind of remember actually now. So now I believe we are going to be meeting up, I think, finally with the actual Gen 9 starters out here, and we can actually go and walk around with them and actually look around and actually get to explore around with all the different other type of other different types of scenery, not scenarios, but other different type of scenery that's going to be out here, because there is quite a few items that I have actually got to see out here so far within like the hour gameplay from some people, so I kind of know where most of the items are around outside of this place. And I know that you guys are going to probably be asking yourself, and I know that most of my online friends have been actually going and talking to me about it, was that what type of Pokemon am I going to be choosing out here for this Let's Play? And I actually have a little bit of a hard choice, and unfortunately I kind of have to say is that Quaxly's not my guy, and I know that there may probably be some haters for me to probably go and say that, but unfortunately I'm not really big on too much for Quaxly, so I kind of have to choose over Sprigatito or Fuecoco. Now, for me, I have actually got to see some stat leaks, I think, that were going on, I think, during the time before this game was coming out. So seeing their hidden abilities, Protean actually has that for Sprigatito, which I think that's pretty interesting. And then also I think Fuecoco has Moxie, I think, from what I have seen. Now I can probably tell about the bugs that's going on, because if you guys just see, they just load up like really random out there. Yeah, so now also too, I think there's also another problem where like there's also a memory leak from what I've been hearing within this game. So apparently if you guys ever run into a thing known as a memory leak in this game, where like if you start seeing textures start loading up very slowly, apparently from what I've been told is that you actually have to like basically go back to the home menu, close out your game, but make sure that you save before, and then once you go and do that, then reopen back up the game, then it should actually rework itself again, which I don't know why, but hopefully they should at least hopefully fix up with that patch, or at least some sort of update for this. I know that like every time there's always has to be day one bugs, but this, from what I've been hearing, is not all that too great. So now I know that behind here, I think there's like a potion or something that I could actually go and do. Now you can also go and interact with all the different Pokemon, with Fuecoco and Sprigatito, and you can actually kind of like, I don't know if you can pet them, I think, but I know there's an item up here, so we'll have to make sure to go and grab it. There you go, guys. There's a potion, so not bad. Now, can I actually go and run around out here? No, let's go and interact with Fuecoco. Let's see how this buddy's doing out here. How's it going, man? Oh, that's pretty adorable. Let's just go and interact with everybody out here. Get the way of the land. Well, that's weird. Yeah, just sitting right on top of Sprigatito. Great. Well, no, I wanted to talk to Quaxly, but I don't know if that was it or not, but let me just go and move around with my camera. I know that there's supposed to be another item around out here. If I remember. Yeah, I think I see it just right up in the spot right here in this web. Now, I know that we have to reach on over to some sort of other place that's just a little bit further down from here, but there is early game items, so you don't want to miss out on anything, to be honest with you, because you never know. You could probably run into like a life orb or something, or maybe like a really cool, like very early game type of item to go and pick up. Come on. There you go. So what do I have to do? Do I have to just like walk into it and pick it up, or do I have to like interact it and like press A on it? Normally, like in PLA, like sometimes if you like find an item, normally it would already pick it up for you. So I don't know, but for some reason, like it doesn't like really pick it up or like kind of absorb it into my body yet. That's a little bit weird. Well, here's the house, so we'll just have to keep on walking down over here for this. And I guess we got some locals. Now, for what I've been seeing for what for the first area is supposed to be like, is that there is going to be... Oh, I think we can finally run now. Woo! Yay, we can run! I don't know why I couldn't have done it before. finally, now we can go as, oh, now this guy, the power of science. Yeah, you're gonna be seeing this guy like almost like in every single Pokemon game. Like he's literally been here since like, I think, what was it, like Generation 1. You'll still see that same as that type of text over and over again. So it's kind of nice that they actually brought that over as well too. Now I do remember that there was an item down here. Come on. Pick it up. Yeah, pick up the other Pokeball. Now, speaking about Pokeballs, I actually do have the pre-order code, which I got myself with the pre-order for this game. So, I actually do have the 100 Pokeballs, or 200 Pokeballs? No, it's 100 Pokeballs. Well, technically, it is 200 Pokeballs in total, but you only get, like, only half of the different type of Pokeballs that is going to be here for one certain type of game, but then you have to go and pick up the other one a little bit later. Oh, that didn't really look all that too well with the loading going on. Now, apparently from what I've heard is that using the emulator, I think... Oh, what the heck? Oh, there it goes on my Pokemon. I thought at first it was glitched up again. But no, apparently from what I've heard is that using the emulator, I think, for Yuzu or something like that, it's actually a little bit better, and you can actually kind of still have everything a little bit better without having the glitches in it. But hopefully, at least the Pokemon Company or Game Freak can at least kind of fix that with everything, though. Yeah, now I know that we saw this part here within our time of some of the trailers, but I believe we are going to be able to go and see Nemona out here. Are these, oh wait, see, the one thing that I don't really like as well too is that these automated type of text though, because like, now I do have the fast text on, so I can't really go and actually see the whole text though. But again, I'm not really all that into actually going throughout the whole entire dialogue, so I'll try and stay away from the text as best as I can. But if we have to go and literally do something like within the actual main type of game, like if we have to like go and literally talk to somebody, I may probably go and say through the text. So like kind of like this. So buenas. So we haven't met, have we? Okay. So I must say that I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon. Well, we just had to go and just look around for some items, you know. Just want to get ourselves all prepped up before going into doing anything right now. So yes, our Academy's newest student, Master Prox, will be attending as of today. Now, speaking about the school, I have been hearing some different type of facts about within the school that apparently, I think, like, I don't know if it's like later on into the game or whatever. But yes, sure, why not? Let's be friends, Nemona. But apparently there is supposed to be like a history type of lesson class, and you have to like go through like certain different questions. And when you go through those certain different questions, I think there's like maybe 5 or 6 of them they have to go through, and each of them are going to be basically telling you exactly what these legendary Pokemon are going to basically be. I think it's like a legendary quartet. Now, I've seen a little bit of pictures about what the quartet actually looks like. I believe you actually have like some sort of like Sabertooth type of guy. You actually have like some sort of weird snail thing with like fuzziness around him, which is pretty cool. Hopefully we get to go and meet up with those type of guys a little bit later. But now it's going to be the choosing of our Pokemon. I'm going to probably say for me personally is that I've been seeing a lot of people choose over Freycoco so far with some of the different Let's Plays. So I'm going to probably go for me and go a little bit different. And I think I'm going to probably go and probably choose that with Sprigatito. So let's go and choose that Sprigatito. I know that I went for a grass starter before, and I went for Grookey back in Sword and Shield. And I think I'm going to be the grass type guy, I think, from here on out. So I'm going to go for Sprigatito. So let's see. So I wonder how cool that this is going to be. Now, I believe each of the different typings, I think it's like Ghost, Dark, and I can't remember the other one, though. It could be Fighting, I think, because I'm pretty sure Quaxley gets the Fighting type. So if I am mistaken, I'm pretty sure that Sprigatito gets the Ghost typing? Or no, I think it's Dark typing, actually. So we're going to go and nickname this one. What am I going to nickname this guy here? You know what? Just so that he is like the color of green, we're just gonna call him Sprite. Even though that I don't really drink pop anymore, that was just like the first thing that literally like popped into my head. So we got ourselves Sprite, the Sprigatito. Welcome aboard, man. I don't think I haven't really ever, like, I think there was like a time where I kind of stopped drinking Sprite afterwards. And I went and chose another pop drink afterwards. But that used to be like my childhood like pop drink for like a while. Alright, but let's go back to the cutscene then. So Sprigatito seems to have taken quite a liking to you, Master Prox. Well, I do like the cat Pokemon. They're always very friendly and adorable. So this is your first Pokemon, yes. So please raise it with love and care. And of course, to make sure to keep it tucked safely inside a Pokeball. No, but why is not the following Pokemon thing not a thing? Well, I think I have seen following Pokemon somewhat in this game. Now, I'm not too entirely certain on what that's going to be like or when that's going to happen. So I'm not really too entirely certain if that was actually true or false about out here within this game. Because I know that people kind of do like fake leaks all the time, but we'll just have to see if that's going to be truly something that is going to happen out here. Alright, so I guess Nomoto's going to be going after for Quaxley then instead. Which again, that always happens within any type of new Pokemon game, which is one thing that I kind of have a con for about this game, is that, like, unfortunately, the rival always has to go and choose anything that's literally, literally weak, or, well, actually, yeah, weak for their team, and then we have, like, the stronger team. It's not, like, the other way around, which that kind of sucks. So now we have Battle Nemona, so now that's going to be our brand new objective, but, however, we can go and pick up some brand new items around out here. Can I go and pick this up, please? Yeah, guys, those with the extra potion. I want to see if there's anything else around out here. Can I go and check around the back part of this house? Yes, I can. It's always good to check around anybody's house out here, because you never know what type of items that you can go and spot around out in this place. Guys, those an extra potion. Cool. So how many potions do we have? Oh, wait, hold on. We could probably get another potion. An antidote. What? But what am I going to use an antidote for? What the heck is that going to be ever meant for? Now, there's an item up here. And I don't think we can really go and grab this item just yet, because we may probably need the special functionality, I think, for with the Miraidon out here. So we'll probably have to go and pretty much go and check back with that a little bit later. But however, we are kind of getting close into the 20-minute mark out here. So I think for right now, I'm just going to kind of go and end this episode off here for today for episode 1. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. For when we go and dive back into some more of this, we'll go and take care of battling out here with Nemona. And also as well too, I will be going and doing a little mission out here with the Miraidon to get on out of the cave and start getting on out of that whole entire scenario out of here. But I'll see you guys then, and peace.